Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, February 27th. Quite an active weather pattern here in the eastern U.S. for the next several days. We had a strong frontal passage late in the day on Saturday with some strong to severe thunderstorm activity. That scenario could repeat later this Wednesday into Wednesday evening. We'll have another big warm-up by Wednesday afternoon. High temperatures at or above the 70-degree mark in much of the I-95 corridor region of the Mid-Atlantic area. And then a strong cold frontal system will approach once again, and that could cause some strong to severe thunderstorm activity, not only in the Mid-Atlantic region, but all the way down into the southeastern part of the country. Let's start off this morning's discussion with a look at the current surface map. Two main issues here in the eastern U.S. First of all, high pressure is now pushed off the east coast. It was quite a bit colder on Sunday compared to Saturday, following that strong cold frontal passage late Saturday. But this high pushing off the coast will allow for the return of a little bit milder conditions today, and then much milder on Tuesday, and downright warm for Wednesday. Meanwhile, there is a warm front already down across the deep south. This will continue to push to the north, and it's causing quite a bit of rain activity right now. And we'll take a look at the radar in a moment. A lot of the shower and thunderstorm activity will be moving into northern Alabama and then Georgia over the next few hours. Could even be a few thunderstorms on the strong side down there. Let's now jump to the latest radar loop. Well, here's a current radar loop from the University of Wisconsin NexRad radar site. A little bit of precipitation up across the Ohio Valley in the form of rain. There can be a light sprinkle across D.C. and into southeastern Pennsylvania during the day, but for the most part, just mostly cloudy skies up in this region, the Mid-Atlantic region. But down here, associated with that strong warm frontal system, a band of showers and embedded thunderstorms moving into northern Alabama right now. That'll continue to move eastward into Georgia. There can even be a strong thunderstorm associated with this particular warm frontal system. I don't expect any severe activity, but we'll monitor it over the next several hours. Again, quite a bit of activity associated with a warm frontal system right now down in the southeastern U.S. Well, here's the forecast map from the NOAA Storm Prediction Center for the possibility of severe weather on Wednesday, and that is the day I'm, again, a little bit worried about in terms of a possible repeat performance that occurred here in the I-95 corridor late Saturday night, with a strong frontal passage and possible strong to severe thunderstorm activity, all associated with a very warm day, much as it was on Saturday here in the Mid-Atlantic region. But here's the NOAA Prediction Center outlook for Wednesday, with slight possibility of some severe weather all the way up into the Philadelphia area and just south of the New York City region, and an enhanced possibility all the way down to places like Huntsville, Alabama. Again, the strong cold frontal system will be pushing in from the northwest to the southeast and arrive in this corridor right in the most unstable time of the day, meaning the latter part of the afternoon into the early evening. So again, the threat for some severe thunderstorm activity later Wednesday in the eastern U.S. associated with the next strong cold frontal system. Well, let's now focus in on the next few days using last night's 0Z GFS model run. First, we'll look at the 500 millibar pattern. This is the 12-hour forecast for right now, early this Monday morning from last night's 0Z run. First of all, a little bit of a wave here associated with that warm frontal system. And again, can be some strong thunderstorm activity across northern Alabama, northern Georgia over the next several hours. Certainly some shower activity, maybe some embedded strong thunderstorms. Again, don't expect anything on the severe side, but possibly a strong thunderstorm or two. And there is a little bit of a wave of energy in the upper part of the atmosphere that is helping to fuel some of that thunderstorm activity down across the southeastern U.S. Well, let's jump ahead now 24 hours to Tuesday morning. Again, we're looking at the 500 millibar map. Notice, first of all, a broad flow out of the southwest here into the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, a much milder day coming on Tuesday, and then even warmer than that on Wednesday. By Wednesday afternoon, Philly, D.C., New York City will be flirting or surpassing the 70-degree mark. And again, a strong strong cold frontal system will be moving into the eastern U.S. during the most unstable time of the day, latter part of Wednesday into early Wednesday night. And yes, there is an upper level feature associated with that frontal system. Let's now jump ahead another 24 hours to Wednesday morning. And here we go. By Wednesday morning, that upper level feature dropping into the central plains. Again, a strong cold frontal system will be advancing slowly to the south and east and supported by the very mild, unusually warm conditions at the surface and a deep upper level low here dropping into the eastern part of the U.S. could fuel some severe thunderstorm activity Wednesday afternoon into early Wednesday night, not only in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City I-95 corridor, but all the way down into the southeastern U.S., including places like Huntsville, Alabama. Well, let's take a look at the corresponding surface forecast maps, again, using last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is for Monday morning. Right now we have this high pressure system pushing off the mid-Atlantic coastline. It'll still be a chilly day here in the mid-Atlantic region, but this will allow for much milder air to move in on Tuesday, probably the 60s on Tuesday in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and then 70-plus degrees on Wednesday. Again, an area of pretty impressive showers and embedded thunderstorms moving into the northern part of Alabama as we speak, associated with a warm frontal system. We saw it had some upper level support, so this will hold together over the next several hours, and there can be some strong thunderstorms in the mix here over the next several hours. Now let's jump ahead to Tuesday morning's forecast map. That high pressure even farther off the east coast, and a definite warming trend takes place here in the mid-Atlantic region on Tuesday. Again, generally the low to mid-50s for highs today in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, then the 60s on Tuesday and 70-plus degrees on Wednesday. Cold frontal system starting to show up here over the Ohio Valley on Tuesday. Can be some showers associated with a wave of energy in the upper part of the atmosphere on Tuesday. This is ahead of the frontal system. The frontal system showers and thunderstorms will take place on Wednesday. Finally, here's the forecast map for Wednesday morning. A strong cold frontal system moving into the Ohio Valley, and again, it reaches to New York City, Philadelphia, D.C., all the way down into the southeastern U.S. This section of the eastern U.S. right at the most unstable time of the day in the latter part of the afternoon, early evening, setting the stage for potential strong to severe thunderstorm activity, kind of a repeat performance of this past Saturday, especially up in the mid-Atlantic region. So we'll have to watch for that. That pushes through and colder air comes in for the second half of the work week, and indeed there will be a clipper system that could throw a little light snow in the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Philadelphia, New York City on Friday. We'll monitor that over the next few days, but again, a clipper system could throw a little light snow up here in the mid-Atlantic region on Friday. That'll kind of set the stage for multiple clipper type systems over the next couple of weeks as we begin the month of March. But for now, let's focus on the possibility of some severe thunderstorm activity later Wednesday into Wednesday night. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.